right, so there you see the series score. Doritos Friday night kickoff. Carbon 1, Heaven and Earth 2. We are going into game number 4. Onslaught capture the flag. Guys, Carbon backs up against the wall. They really need to pull out a big game here.
Yeah, they definitely do, Chris. This is a perfect game to do it. This game can definitely establish momentum, especially going into that 5th game. This is all about the BRs. If they start out shooting Heaven and Earth, they're going to be in good shape for game 5.
All right, and we're going to start this game off with the player that I saw at the LAN being the key for Carbon. That's Chig. Look for him to get positioned just like Pistola, top middle. Once he is in that position, Carbon is able to establish map control most of the time, what I saw at the 6-team LAN, and you'll look for SK to be pushing into that base and pulling flags. So a slow start for Carbon as you see 2 members make that 3 go down. Chig, the last member alive, he needs to stay alive here, fellas.
Yeah, he can't be a distraction now. I was going to say he just needs to be a distraction, but they pulled the flag. He just needs to actually get out of a maze because it's a death trap.
And it looks like Heaven and Earth, they weren't really going for that flag. They're using it as a distraction. Cypher tossed it out. Finally, we see Dursky moving at bottom B. Captain Anarchy waiting for his shield to come back, and already we have a cap. Almost. Dursky getting it back to his base. Is anyone in position to score it? There we got Cypher coming off the respawn. He's going to put it in 1-0 after 50 seconds. Heaven and Earth, the first team on the board.
Well, right now you can see Strong Side again, just like in the Narrows game, being a thorn in Carbon's side. He's under their base, running around, randomly popping up at the least opportune times for Carbon. Look for him to have a big game.
Look for a Strong Side, huh? All right, Chris, you're calling it. I want to listen in with it. Can we crank up our Astros as we jump on board with Strong Side?
Get into top middle, whatever you do every time.
Nice.
Shot
You'll get him. Do that.
Nice, watch the B corner.
SK, B corner.
B stairs,
Top 8, 2 top 8.
I'm looking at it too.
A2 right now. I'm saying, I'm going to go in. They're beat up one shot, nice.
2 dead.
Top 8, going A mid. They're 8 up.
Top mid right now. Top mid might be one shot. Yeah, he's have shields at B-Nest. B-Nest have shields.
One shot.
A-Nest, one shot. A-Nest, one shot. There's a guy bottom B-Maze. Bottom B-Maze.
Shit, Pat.
He's bottom B-Maze. Nice job. 2 dead.
I fell on it. I'm just going to stay alive in their base.
I'll go A-Straight.
Top 8, bottom 8, Pat, stay alive. Watch your 8 out, possibly.
Close, I'm with you.
Stay alive. He's one shot. I got him.
B corner, Chig. 2 in there.
I needed the B-box. Watch out, man. I needed the B-box, man. Watch out.
Dude, fuck. In the flag. Let's get Chig.
I fell.
There's a guy at the bottom B Street.
Nice.
They're B Street. SK, one shot.
B-Maze is weak.
SK's one shot B2.
On front, jump. Chig's dead.
SK was one shot B2.
I'm pushing. Yeah, I'm just going to stay. Top B still. Going our street to corner. Soldier.
Bottom mid. And there's a guy B-Nest. Bottom mid's going right.
Bottom mid. He's in front of base, one shot.
Top B-box.
B-Nest, hiding.
Our flag.
He's one shot. I got soldier.
B-Nest, A-Nest now. There's a guy on the flag. I'm about to die.
One shot.
A Street.
They're A-Street. They're spawning.
He's got shots. One shot, bottom mid. Nice. 2 dead. On the flag. On pack, guys. I'm on pack.
Under flag, what is weak?
I needed the flag.
Under the base, soldier. He's going out. He's weak.
One shot bottom B.
They're front, one shot.
One shot bottom B. Wash. One shot bottom B. Wash.
8 cuts, Mike. 8 cuts. Weak. Nice.
One shot.
Where's the last guy?
I don't know.
They're
A-Maze, last guy. And one just spawned.
Where's A-Maze going?
I don't know. I can't see it. And they're B spawn.
B Street. Anarchy.
They're A-Maze.
Their window.
One shot, bottom A.
Got him. Another guy at the right, I think.
I'm pushing B3.
Go to your base.
There's hiding B2.
Nade it.
Nice shot.
Nade it out, go.
Nice shot, 2 dead.
Another guy top A. One guy top A.
B-Maze also.
One shot.
One shot bottom B.
They're A. Stay alive. I got A corner.
Bottom A maze. One shot there, A corner. Bottom A.
A dump. They're A dump. Chig, there's 2 in there. Guys. Get us
Stay alive. To their court.
One shot, Chig. I'm set A-Maze.
A2 kill me. A2 to our flag maybe. Top mid. Our front jump. Our B stairs now.
They're B stairs. Side on top.
You got B corner.
Side on shot the flag. 2 B corner. Are they weak or what? Are they weak?
One shot.
I'm running it.
I'm watching
Watch
A.
He's getting A there.
A stairs. On the flag. Go. I got you, Marcus. Keep going. A stairs one. A stairs still. Two guys A corner. They're A dump.
All right, so after about a 3-minute skirmish in the middle, Carbon comes out top and puts a flag on.
And that was mainly due to SK holding top middle. I personally thought he should have jumped into his base, but I guess he likes hugging Chig top middle.
I wish you guys could have seen what was going on. Scott's like waving at our monitors. He's like, go top middle. I was like, no, Scott, just watch this happen. Soldier was able to pull the flag, ran it bottom middle, and now you see the score all tied up 1-1. We're having fun up here in the commentary booth, but Carbon, they're not having a good time right now. 3 down, and we see Heaven and Earth setting up for the top middle.
Once again, we see Strong Side running into their base, being the distraction. Now pulling the flag, and now he's on a killing spree.
Yeah, he is just doing work running through the Carbon respawners. Now you see Cypher making his way from top A, helping out inside the base with Strong Side, and they're just doing a great job bobbing and weaving. SK staying alive, being sneaky. Cypher didn't see him, and SK's going to make him pay. That was a huge kill. 4 down for Heaven and Earth. Now Carbon's going to be able to push out. Oh, excuse me, it was 4 down for Carbon. Captain Anarchy, he was the one picking up the double kill, and now he is set up top middle here for H&E.
SK definitely had a great play there. If he had not killed Cypher on the flag right there, that could have been a cap for Heaven and Earth.
We got 2 guys from H&E set up top middle. Perfect setup here for them. They're stopping the flanks, and now they're on the spawn trap. Nice setup here for H&E. Let's see if they can convert a flag cap, as Cypher has no shields and he's running the flag bottom middle. Flag's going to be stopped, but Anarchy are going to try and rally it. Nice job. The no-look toss to top his base, and he's going to put it in 2-1. H&E back on top.
I give him style points for that.
Classy. I think it's a backwards hat.
Done. The caps look good.
All right, now he's making his way back top B. You see a non-stop onslaught here on Onslaught from Heaven and Earth.
I like what you did there.
Yeah, I know. I just like putting words twice back to back. 2-1 after 6 minutes here. Heaven and Earth, though, they're down low, and we're finally seeing Carbon retake control of the top, fellas.
Right there, you saw Carbon had 3 players end up in top middle for a short section there. But the good thing is Heaven and Earth stayed low, hit a little bit, and made Carbon came down to them. And now look around the flagging.
Yeah, the Thorn once again making Carbon hate their life as Strongside is running this flag back to his base. 3-1, and he only got shot once during that whole run. Heaven and Earth just doing a great job. Carbon getting confused, and they lost control once again.
It's like they don't believe that Strongside's actually behind them. They just don't care. They're trying to get top to middle control. There comes a time when you have to get the guy out from your base.
Strongside's just one sneaky beaver.
He really is playing great this tournament. I love his flank so far. You got Strongside putting shots top middle. Cypher was going for another flag grab as 2 members from Heaven and Earth were taken down. Strongside, the last member alive, he's top middle. His teammates coming off the respawn over on B side. But I want to jump on board with Walshy. He's trying to do the same thing for Carbon that Strongside was doing earlier, as you see SK setting up top middle once again. And there is Walshy trying to make his way front jump. Perfect 4-shot from Cypher is going to shut him down. And you see Dave disappointed, shaking his head, adjusting the headset.
Man, that's very, very surprising to me because the old Walshy that we played against never showed any emotion when he was playing. He always kept his cool. It seems now he's very emotional driven with this game.
Yeah, it seems he gets down very easily, which is not a good sign for Carbon.
You know what? But Carbon has things to smile about. Soldier 187 just put a flag in, and Chig is winning his battles, cleaning up the kill on Cypher. All 4 still alive for Carbon. It looks like they're setting up for another flag as Soldier 187 is going to pick up a double kill and a killing spree on B side.
Soldier's definitely the catalyst for Carbon. After watching these games, you can tell when he's playing well, Carbon's going to do well.
And there he goes, clearing out the base as the flag is running, guys. It was 3-1 at one point. Now we see Carbon with back-to-back flag caps in 1:20. Great job by Carbon, bouncing right back there, right back in the game.
We've seen it time and time again on this map, Chris. It doesn't matter what the lead is. If you're up 4-0, we've seen the lead switch countless amount of times.
All right, we got SK trying to make his way top B. He's the last member alive, putting shots on Dursky, who is distracted. He missed the stick up top, but his teammate Soldier 187 was able to sneak out of the base momentarily. Heaven and Earth, it looks like they slacked off on the defense a little bit here, guys, but now they're turning it back on.
Well, the thing is they need to get at least one guy top middle, and by getting that guy top middle, Strongside will be able to sneak in behind him. Because when you're on defense, you kill the guy top middle and you worry about the guy on your base next.
All right, so Strongside was taken down at the flag, trying to sneak in. Like you said, you got Dursky. He made his way from top A. He's now sitting on top of the A box, and Captain Anarchy is sitting on that front jump, going up and down, being a distraction. Heaven and Earth with a failed push there, but Dursky's still alive, not knowing really what to do here on A-Box.
Yeah, I was kind of confused right there. I figured his teammates, they need to be a little more quick there and get into the base.
Well, at some point, you'd expect Dursky to have moved there. He stayed up there for a good 10 seconds. As soon as you don't see someone around that time, you're going to have to move and try to get a new position.
Time to relocate, my friend. Right now we got Walshy position top B, Chig top middle. I said that is going to be the key here for Carbon. Let's see if they can do something with this as Cypher getting behind the Carbon squad. Gotta love the sneakiness we've seen all game from the blue team.
Yeah, it's definitely one of Heaven and Earth's strengths. All their players are quite sneaky, but what I've loved most is actually have been on their defensive side. Every time the Carbon seems to make a good push into Heaven and Earth's base, they've been very good at getting rid of the guys in their base.
Look for Heaven and Earth to push to one side while his teammates are getting shot. You'll see one player, normally it's been Strong Side or Cypher, going all the way across their base for the flank. This time it didn't pay off for them, as you see Soldier 187 making an aggressive push on A side. But Heaven and Earth doing a lot more flanking than I've seen out of Carbon. Carbon just trying to brute force as they send 3 guys all on one side.
Now Soldier just needs to be careful here. He needs to pick up some kills and then get the flag next, because his teammates are not in a position to help him out.
Soldier versus Dursky, and Soldier's gonna win it. Nice shots out of Dursky, but it wasn't enough. We got SK down for Carbon, the other 3 members alive. Finally, Soldier taken out, and Walshy's making his way bottom middle.
Walshy's just getting caught in bad situations right now. His teammates are dying, and then he's in the process of getting a flank, but he just can't get there because they say, hey, where's Walshy? He's the last guy alive, and they look bottom middle.
You know, I would love to switch to Walshy right now. He is on the flank. I want to see how he plays this one. Captain Anarchy just saw him and called him out. So there we go. We have Anarchy focusing on the offense. Walshy trying to play defense from the opponent's base. Walshy doing a nice job staying alive, putting shots, helping Soldier 187 pick up the kill. The flag was out there for a second from Heaven and Earth. 2 down for Heaven and Earth, as Carbon is going to get the easy return, and Chig's going to make his way top middle. Soldier did a great job staying alive in that base.
Basically trying to be the anti-strong side here, the strong side for Carbon. But yeah, it was definitely a great play right there by Carbon.
All right, so it's all tied up 3-3. Remember, here on Onslaught, first team to 5 captures. We got about 4 minutes left in regulation time. And that was 4 dead. You heard all dead for Heaven and Earth. Carbon trying to set up, but only 2 players alive. Soldier once again in the Heaven and Earth base. Meanwhile, Chig positioning top middle. And as we go down to the final 3 minutes, 30 seconds, I want to listen in for Carbon, with Carbon for about 30 seconds, and then switch it over to the Heaven and Earth squad.
Cypher's absolute. Nice. One dead. Stay alive.
Put your head down, put your head down.
Stay alive.
Dursky was one shot.
We need a sneaker. We need a
Come in top
sneaker.
B. Come in top B.
Yeah.
2 guys B. Dursky's our B stairs.
Nice shot.
Other one there. Other one there.
Stairs.
Let's kill Dursky.
And the nest. Someone sneak. Someone needs to sneak.
B nest.
Nice. Dursky does flank.
Nice.
Nice. 2 dead. 2 dead.
Stay alive.
I died.
B nest. Hang on, you're alone, Chick.
A nest.
A up, smart. Bottom middle, baller. And top mid, top mid. Top mid. Base. Let's go. Their name, I'm dead. On our flag, possibly. Stay alive.
Cypher's RB.
Stairs.
Yeah, our flag.
Side. Run this, Mike. Go. They might spawn A. Go. Nice, dude.
Hey, bottom A already.
Bottom A. I got an SK. Nice.
Alright, up, balls.
Keep going. Someone kill that guy.
He's on our flag. Our flag has shields. Our flag has shields.
I'm gonna get a split small.
It's our flag still.
Nice. I'll be downstairs.
All right, guys, so it looks like Dursky's going to pick up the kill on Walshy, clearing the base for Strongside, who opened that flag cap up with a triple kill, Chris.
I mean, I can't praise Strongside enough for his play so far in this series. He has really been the guy, basically the catalyst of Heaven and Earth. He seems to make all these plays happen. Right now on a killing spree, just dominating Carbon.
And I think this is the 3rd time this season that we've seen Strongside really be that guy to step up and lead his team on the Friday Night Kickoff. Here we go, the final flag in the hands of Captain Anarchy. Can Heaven and Earth put it in? Yes, they do, and they win the series. All right, so there you have it. Heaven and Earth, the 3-1 over Carbon. Strongside going off that game, plus 10. You saw him running flags, picking up kills, being a nuisance all series long. He just had a great series, guys.
Yeah, he's been playing phenomenal, at least in that series. He's really been the flanker, the guy that Heaven and Earth's been looking up to kind of make plays for their team.
All right, so there it is. The final score, Heaven and Earth 3, Carbon 1. We'll be back to wrap up the match in just a moment.